Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Pull that video up because it's one of my favorite.
I say that to say obedience is rarely convenient.
We didn't have a lot of money.
Okay.
We weren't wealthy people.
So that's the point I want to hit on is it wasn't convenient financially.
We were living on
In the little house on the farm?
900 square feet with 4 children
Yeah.
on a farm.
Yeah, we were living on this little blueberry patch, this little house. I mean, we were blessed with a roof, but we definitely weren't living lavishly. And on top of that, this itself, I think, was a very cumbersome project to work on at a time where we didn't even have really, it wasn't a good time financially to even do something like that. So it was hard work. It was risky. It was difficult. It was cumbersome. It was overwhelming. I say that to say obedience is rarely convenient.
I was gonna say it's not always fun. In fact, often it's
very
not.
rarely fun.
Yeah, you have to get out of your comfort zone, which is super
Yep.
important.
So I that's a really important topic I want to hit on is the idea that obedience is rarely convenient. It's usually work, cumbersome, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's if you feel good after doing something you should be obedient to, that's great. But most people you talk to that are doing something they feel like God called them to do, it's hard work and it's stress. But that's just part of it. That's just, you have to do that. I've had several times in my life where I have been exhausted at the end of the day and all I want to do is go home and do something relaxing. And I get someone text me and I can just tell they're not doing well. So I'm like, man, I don't want to deal with this right now. I just want to relax. So I call them anyways. I'm like, hey, are you all right? And they're like, no, I'm suicidal, or I just got fired from work. My mom just died. And it's in the moment, I'm like, gosh, I don't want to be having this hard conversation right now. I feel for them, but I'm like, man, I'm kind of at my wit's end today. But you push through and you do what you feel like the Holy Spirit's calling you to do. But and that's just one example of many that I'm sure people could give about their experiences. But I say that to say, obedience sounds like this nice, cute thing. It's cumbersome.
And it doesn't always make sense, right? Sometimes we think this doesn't logically make sense, so I shouldn't do it. That's not always the case. Sometimes what we're called to do is not logical.
Yes. And what I will say, this wasn't this huge, oh, I'm making this big sacrifice type of thing at all. It was very, very clear. My father and I had prayed and prayed and prayed to make sure that this was not my plans, but his plan.